It is the social image that you are supposed to mate with. God, I don't know. Look, my wife, her name is Halima. I mate with Halima physically. You understand what I'm saying? With the physical body of my wife. I mate with her to get a son or a daughter. But that's not what Allah wants. Allah wants us to mate with the social image, not the physical body. And you're supposed to carry that energy to the womb of society in which you can reproduce the likeness of a human being. Allah forgive me. I'm going to tell you like this so you'll understand. My wife, I have sex with her. When you come to the Masjid, we're having sex right now. I know, look, I'm looking at your face. You're frowning up like here. This man has lost his mind. The sex is not down here. The intercourse is up here. Allahu Akbar. You a man down here, you in trouble. That's the only place you a man, you in trouble. Am I making the point now? Are you scared anymore? I know you say this man don't know what he's talking about. I know exactly what I'm talking about. Zakar is male. Zakara, male. What do you have in your religion that you do all the time like this? What do you call it? Zikr. Zikr is close to zakar. Zakar is male. Zikr is think. Am I right or am I wrong? Shake your hand out. You can know Arabic. Zikr means to think. Subhanallah, alhamdulillah, la ilaha illallah, Allahu akbar, rahman, rahim, al-malik, al-qudus, salat. That's zikr. But the term zikr is close to the term zakar, which means zakar means male. Zikr means in order for you to be a man, you can't only be a man down here. You must be a man up here. Allah. This is the problem. This is the problem. So let me finish. Now I know I scared the hell out of something. I saw your faces frown up, saw something ready to run out the door. So I'm finishing this. You hear this language I'm giving you? This language has been destroyed from the world. This is not the first time this language has been taught. This has been taught for thousands of years, hundreds of years. But they destroyed the language. My people from Africa, we don't know our language. We don't know if we're from Kenya, Mauritania. We don't know. We don't know Hausa. We don't know Igbo. We don't know these languages about my people. The blacks of America. So what did they do for us? I'm using my people as an example. They destroyed the knowledge. They destroyed our traditions. I'm finishing, but I want you to get a certain point. But do you know what Prophet Muhammad was blessed to come into? Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. He was blessed to understand that you cannot destroy the tools of knowledge. You know what a shovel is, that's a tool, right? You know what a hammer is, that's a tool. You know what a screwdriver is, that's a tool. So what are the tools of knowledge? The tools of knowledge, Muhammad understood, is your five senses. The five senses are the tools that you use to dig up understanding. Alhamdulillah. You know, some people are jealous that I get this knowledge, and they hope that you're not getting this. They're in here right now, jealous that I'm giving you this kind of knowledge. Oh, he shouldn't be getting that kind of knowledge. This is only for the ulama. You can't destroy the five senses. You can't destroy your spirit, man's spirit. You cannot destroy the universe. When Allah reveals to us where the tools of knowledge are, through Muhammad the Prophet, that's where we got it from. We got to give that man credit, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And how to use it, listen to me. We can call again the womb into shape. And we can place the germ of man into the womb and form the man and create man all over again. And Allah has to open up the mind of one like Muhammad the Prophet that is then able to call the scattered pieces of the womb that the world destroyed and blew everywhere. Some of you saw here, you don't know what you're talking about. We're from Africa. Some of us in the West Indies. Some of us in Trinidad. Some of us this way. So we've been blown everywhere. Haven't we been blown everywhere? So the womb that gave us birth, I'm just using us as an example. The same has happened with all nations. I'm just using the black. I don't care where you're from. If your nation is not making progress, then the knowledge has been scattered. And the Muslim nations that used to be in the forefront are now behind the nations of the West. And I'm not talking about no materialistic competition. I'm talking about human competition. So Allah opened up Muhammad the Prophet, who's able now to bring the scattered pieces together and to form a new womb and to bring that mind back to the hidden truth into the womb naturally as it is supposed to be put into the womb to create the mind that Allah wants. So I'm finished. But some people had a problem, so I'm going to have to explain it to you. I'm a man, my wife Halima, I had to take my life journey and put it into her to have my 5 sons and my 5 daughters. Do you understand that? Can you please shake your head? Okay. Now I have 10 children. I don't have sex with my children like I had it with my wife. I have sex with my children up here. And their minds are 10 wounds. And I have to put knowledge into their minds. Am I making that clear to you now? So that I can produce human beings, because my wife already produced the body. But now I have to help produce the mind. Allah. Then I take the shock out of you now. You're no longer afraid. Alhamdulillah. And before you go and say that I was teaching irreverent sex in the Masjid, they come up, go downstairs and get the CD and give it to the person that you're going to tell them to that I was teaching irreverent sex. Say, now here's the CD, he spoke about it. Now I'm going to tell you what he said. And then let them listen to what I said. Alhamdulillah. So in Islam, sex is not down here. In Islam, sex is up here. Reproduce the mind of the Quran. That's why you memorize it. The germs of the words in the Quran is to make you pregnant up here. Again, the germ of the words in the Quran is to make you pregnant up here. The germ in the words of the Quran is to make you pregnant up here. And you are supposed to be the embodiment of the Quran. You're supposed to be Rahman. You're supposed to be Rahim. You're supposed to be Malik. You're supposed to be Qudus. You're supposed to be Salam. Allahu Akbar. Allah has revealed His attributes so that you can earn some dignity for yourself. Allah is all powerful, but He shares His attributes with you so you can evolve higher than a clock, higher than a dog, higher than a rat. Alhamdulillah. So don't limit yourself in small venues. $300 a week ain't no big thing for you. $500 a week is no big thing for you. $1,000 a week is no big thing for you. $1,000 a second is no big thing for you. Don't limit yourself. Try to get $1 billion dollars. Go after it. Listen to me. But you go after it under the authority of God. You go after it as Allah wants you to go after it. You go after that wealth. And when you get that wealth, you do the wealth like this. See? Like this. All the wealth in your body is here. Blood. The wealth is here. But the heart doesn't keep it. The heart sends the wealth all through the body. The heart only takes 15%, maybe less. So when you come into big money, you have to see the money like your heart. That you are responsible, like the heart, to make sure every cell gets clean oxygen. And every cell has filth removed from it. And your great wealth that you're going to come into, you have to find the citizens of the world that's going to be improved by your money. You sitting on the floor, I'm talking to you. I mean exactly what I'm saying. And they wish they could kill me. Because if we say this long enough, one of you going to get off this floor and you're going to become a billionaire. I just got to say it long enough, inshallah. And you will improve the world. Alhamdulillah. So I'm sorry to keep you so long. May Allah forgive me and bless you to understand my intention. That's just to improve your life, make your life better. That's all. And I don't know who's going to talk to you like this. Who's going to encourage you, give you this deep drive, and make you love God more than you love your own self. Alhamdulillah. I'm looking at some of you. You look like me when I was younger, and I had a head full of hair. And some of you look like me, and you're losing your hair. And I had some people ask me one day, say, how come God make us lose our teeth? Why God give us bald heads? Why God make us frail like this? Look at me, look at me. They ask me, challenge me. I don't believe you Muslims, I don't believe you Christians, I don't believe you do. What kind of God is it that will make you old, make you wrinkle? What kind of God is it that will cause you to die? It's a great God. I told them, they said, prove it to me. I said, it's easy, just like this here. You'll notice the little child have a lollipop, you know what I'm saying? Lollipop. That child will lick that lollipop all day long. The word for that child is that lollipop. Wouldn't it be cruel for you to keep the child on the lollipop? Wouldn't that be cruel of you? To keep him on the lollipop? You're not bringing the child to college. You're not bringing it to business. You're not bringing it to become a pilot, a chemist. You're keeping it on a lollipop. So the same thing with death. The same thing with old age. Allah's taking you off the lollipop and taking you to a better and a bigger environment. Alhamdulillah. I just have to speak to you in an analogy. And then when you get on the other side, you tell me thank you very Lord. Amen. لا إله إلا الله. الله أكبر. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. والتين والزيتون وطور سينين وهذا البلد الأمين لقد خلقنا الإنسان في أحسن تقويم ثم رددناه أسفل سافلين إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات فلهم أجر غير ممنون فما يكذبوك بعد بالدين أليس الله بأحكم الحاكمين سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. آمين. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. آمين. تقبل الله. There's a representative from Vietnam. Why Islam is he here? He was supposed to give now. Yeah, please come. Yeah.